So, what are the best poisons to use for PvP? Now, there are two different kinds. The first is Double Dot Stamina Drain. This requires Fleshfly Larva, Nightshade, and Emetic Russula. This poison itself does 1,329 damage per second for 2.3 seconds, increases the target's stamina ability cost by 10% for 4.3 seconds, and finally does 863 damage per second for 4.3 seconds. Now, when you use a light attack ability, a weapon ability, or a heavy attack, you have a 20% chance to proc a poison itself, right? But I generally do a light attack into a weapon ability, like Reverberating Bash, to increase the chance of it while being able to get the most amount of damage that we can off at a certain time. So here in the clip, when the poison mist goes off, which is the poison itself proccing, you can see a steep amount of damage being inflicted upon the enemy here. So when this happens, the 10% cost increase in their stam ability, because they're most likely going to heal, and a lot of people use Resolving Vigor, this is going to affect their sustain heavily, right? And there's a lot of other builds that use multiple stamina abilities, so this is something to consider. Now, the second poison is the Tri-Stat Drain. Now, this requires Bug Gloss, Columbine, and Mountain Flower. This does 1,329 damage to the target and gives you 1,418 health back per second for 2.1 seconds. Also, it increases the target's magicka and stamina cost in their abilities by 10%, while you get 238 of both resources per second for 2.3 seconds. Now, this is incredibly strong because it gives us more resources. So if we're playing on the back bar, because we have 2 or 3 people on us, this could mean the difference between getting the extra burst heal that we need, while in a smaller scenario, if we're fighting someone one-on-one or one-on-two, these drains can mean the difference between someone running out of resources or someone having a regular fight. Now, here's the example to give here. When someone makes a build, they don't factor in someone draining their resources directly through a set or through a poison. So this is going to be unexpected towards the person that you're fighting. So when we do this, we're going to factor in the amount of damage that you're doing and them not paying attention to their resource bar. And if they do, they're going to have to heavy attack, which is going to leave them more vulnerable to your attacks.